your why. So basically, what your why is it's the reason why you're trying to hit your student goals. So let's say you're trying to lose fat, you're trying to lean down, you're trying to get fit. That's your why. You're trying to get fit. You don't want to be fat anymore. Your why for, let's say, trying to hit 10K a month for your business. That could be to be financially free or to retire your parents. I don't know, whatever your goals are, but the reason of why you do it, that is your why. And the reason why your why is important is, like, if your why is not important, like, let's say it's, I don't know, just become rich. Become rich, that's your why. It's not specific enough. It's not, like, that important to you. It's like, if your why is weak, then, like, hitting your goals every day, like, staying on track, trying to stick to it, it becomes harder. Like, it's not as important to you, so it just becomes a lot more difficult to do. When your why is weak, then, like, trying to hit your goal, trying to stay on track, trying to stick to it, get after it every single day. It's like, it becomes a lot more difficult because your why is weak. It's not as important to you. When your why is strong, like, you're trying to lose your fat for your kids so that you can hang out with your kids more. You can, like, go out with your kids, be more athletic, be more physically active with your kids, play around with your kids. It's like, then your why is strong, and it makes you want to stick to it. It makes you want to get after it. Makes you want to stay on track, stay on your goal. So that's the importance of why. Back in, like 2022, 2023, that's when I first started my self-improvement journey. So, like, bro, back then I didn't know anything. I was just a fat fuck. I looked in the mirror and I hated it. I've always hated it. Like, I've always hated my belly. I would always hide it with a shirt. I would always wear extra large. I would wear sweaters, jackets to hide it. At the beach, I would always swim with my shirt on. At the pool, I would always swim with my shirt on because I didn't want to show my fat. I hated it. I hated where I was, and where I wanted to be was just so far. So I was never able to do it. I didn't know how. I never knew how. And then one day I discovered a video, and after watching that video, I decided I really wanted to change, and I started learning how to do self-improvement. But, like, back then when I first started, like, I didn't know anything. I started with the basics. I just started eating less. Like, I started eating less. I started working out in my room. Like, I would just do push-ups in my room because I didn't know anything else. I don't know how anything worked. And then from there, I learned, and I just improved. Like, obviously it's not a straight line. Like, you don't get everything right. You always make mistakes. Like, I rarely cheated my diet because my why was just so strong. I hated being where I was, so I rarely cheated my diet. I have skipped workouts. When I was learning how to work out, I had, like, you know, adjustable dumbbells in my room. I had a bench in my room. I had, like, cramped space because back then I was sharing with my brother. So I had, like this area. This is where I worked out, basically. And sometimes I would skip it because I'd be a lazy bitch, but that's the power of why. It's like, even when you make these mistakes, it's like, the day after, you can get after it because you can't stay the same. You don't want to change. Your why it's too strong for you to just want to stay. So you always keep improving. You never give up. That's the power of why. I've never given up. And then with my diet, like, if I did binge, like, occasionally I would binge, actually. Like, you know, when I first started, I was super disciplined, super strict. But then when I started learning more about diet, you know, starting different things, calorie deficit, counting calories, like, that's when I would start binging. I would binge a lot. But the thing is, my why was strong. I hated being where I was. So the next day, it's like, stay disciplined, bro. Like, I decided, stay strict. I would actually count my calories. I would, like, honestly, I would even punish myself, and I would, like, not eat anything for the next day after a binge. And, you know, I was able to do it. Pure discipline. Because my why is just really that strong. And then, you know, come after, like, a year or 2 years, like, I made a lot of progress. I lost a lot of fat, made a good amount of muscle. Like, my why wasn't that strong anymore. Like, I still want to get fit, but, like, I started getting complacent, kind of like I started making a lot of progress, started losing a lot of fat. It's like I feel like I didn't need to change as much, and obviously I still have my goals, right? I'd hit my workouts, try to be in a calorie deficit or try bulking up, but the days after, it's like after failing, it's just so easy to fail again. Fucking cat, come on. But yeah, like my why wasn't strong. Like it'd be easier to just fail over and over and over, just like fall in a rut. That's basically what happened. That's what happens a lot to me now. My why just became so weak that I just fall in ruts. Like I haven't technically given up. I always think of it, but I never get back up after I fall. I don't get after like I used to. Like when I first started. When I first started, I was just whenever I fell, the next day I'm back at it. Like, that's straight, that's strong. Like these days, no. Like I fall into ruts a lot. I'm just a lot weaker because my why is just not as strong. So basically, just having a strong why, having that strong reason of why you do your things, trying to get after your goals, trying to hit your goals. Like, if you have a strong why, it's gonna be harder to fail. Like whenever you're about to like do something bad, like binge eat, you start thinking about where you are and where you want to be. Start thinking about your reason of why you're doing these, and if it's strong enough, it's like you'll be able to build that willpower and that discipline. Be disciplined enough to just not do that bad habit or go on that binge spree and stay on to your good habits like calorie deficit, tracking your calories, hitting your workouts. So yeah, all you need is a strong why. Now, how do you find your why? So basically, just take out like a piece of paper or some shit. If you have like a journal, you could journal in there and just write this question down. What is my why? What is my reason of doing these things? What is my reason of trying to hit these goals? I just write it, like just write, answer the question. Write as much as you want, as much as you can, and try figuring out your why. Like you can give yourself like 5-10 minutes to do this. It's not that hard. You can even do it on your phone if you want. You could like open a notes app and then just start typing away. But figure out what your why is. Your why has to be strong. Just think about why you want to change. Like why you want to hit this goal. What is your why? Think about I don't even know. Like for me, like recently I was just thinking of this. That's why I made this video. But I was thinking of why am I still doing this? What do I want out of this? Why am I still doing this? What is my reason? What is my why? And honestly, I started thinking to myself, I'm like, bro, I hate being where I am now. Like, back then, when I first started, I would love to just be where I am right now. Like, I'd be so happy with all the progress I made. I would be so happy. But getting stuck in ruts, like always failing to do the good habits, like just do it every once in a while and then fail to do it over and over, fail to be consistent. It's like I start to hate being stuck where I am. I'm stuck. I can't leave where I am. My why is just leave where I am. I hate being where I am. I hate being stuck here. So yeah, like now I've been like very consistent. I've been refusing to stay where I am, refusing to do the bad habits because I don't want to stay where I am anymore. I found my new why, and I was just hating being stuck where I am. I hate being broke. I hate not being like as lean as I want to be, as big as I want to be. Like I hate this. I hate this shit, and I don't want to stay the same, bro. So every time I think of binge eating or sleeping super late or whatever garbage habit, skipping the gym, I would think of my why basically. I would think of the fact that I hate being where I am, and if I keep doing these habits, then I'll be stuck. I'll be stuck where I am. And then I just start to refuse these bad habits. I'd refuse them, and I would just go to the good ones. So yeah, that's why. That's how you find your why. Really, really think of a specific why, like a reason why you're trying to do this. Think of it hard, because if your why is weak, like I want to become a millionaire, I want to be rich, I want to have a good body. Like you gotta be more specific, bro, with your goals. You gotta be more specific with your reasoning. Like everyone has their reason, they have their why. Some people they don't find it yet, but when they do, that's when they're able to stick to their goals. So you gotta be able to find your why, man. Simple as that.